Hey y'all, it's me. It's Miss Jim, the old woman making things. You know the drill. If the live button's lit up at the top of the screen, then you're on live. And if it's not lit up, then you are on replay. And either way, we are so happy to have you here. Or we will be when you get here, because you're not here right now. Let's just see. While I'm waiting for people to hop on, I'm just going to pull myself up over here. And okay, good. Elaine's coming in. Got 3 people. Yay. Let me see if I'm live here. I am. Hey, y'all. And okay. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Carol Ruth. And Kathy Landers. How are y'all? I'm so glad we have people here. I hate talking to myself. I do it all the time, but I don't like it. Okay. Okay, Sophie's coming in. Hey, Sophie. Y'all come on in, have a seat. I'm doing much better, thank you. I'm doing a whole lot better. Hey, Regina. Some of y'all I've seen today already. And Valerie's coming in. Okay, we're gonna have some people. Y'all can talk while I'm crafting because you know I don't. Hey, Valerie. Regina. Yeah, we're all friends here. We're family. Kathy Harris is coming in. Hey, Kathy. I'm interested to see how your pixie dough, pixie dough thing came out. You're excited about this craft. Well, I am too. Hey, Camille. Y'all, I've seen the pictures that y'all have posted of your beehives, and it makes me want to kind of hide under the desk because they're wonderful. The ones I've seen are absolutely wonderful. Hey, Justin. Congratulations on your new house. You're a homeowner. You. Okay. This is the one that I did for last week when I wasn't here. And I do want to thank y'all for giving me the grace of not being mad at me for not doing it last week. But y'all, I would have spent an hour coughing, and that's about it. Well, I'm doing pretty amazing. I hope you are too, Justin. Camille, you always improvise, and you do a good job of it. So I'm not worried about you at all. Okay, we've got 10 people on. That's good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's cute. But have you seen the pictures people have posted on this page? I mean, we've got condominiums, got big condominiums, and different colored doors. You know, mine's just, you know, magic marker black is all it is. So that's, but it's okay because I'm going to try to do something a little different tonight. I don't know if it's going to work. I hope it does, but I'm not sure. So we'll just have to find out. Okay, what I'm going to use is tonight I'm going to use this coconut. And it came with a flower on it, and there's a little hole there and a little hole here. And I really kind of want to preserve those holes. So I'm going to try to go around them a little bit. And I'm going to do this in 2 separate pieces so that the top can come off. Because I want to light it up. And the only place to put the battery pack is inside the coconut. So we'll see. We'll see what it's going to do. Anyway, this is what didn't have a straw. It did have a flower on it, but I took it off. This is just a Dollar Tree thing. It's plastic. So you have twine, and I'm using kind of biggish twine. And I'm going to just start with the top because, like I say, I want it to come off. And I'm hoping I can pull that off. We'll see. We'll see. Now, some of you have made these before. Okay, people are still coming in. Maybe I need to wait a minute. Let me move this little guy over here. Hey, Sandy. I think it'll be fun because y'all look at the lights I found at Michael's. They're bees. It was a, well, it wasn't a bikini, no, it was just a coconut. It had a flower, I guess it's a coconut, it had a flower on it. Get up here. Okay, you want to start at the top of your container, and ordinarily you'd have it in one piece. If you can get it there. But I'm not going to do that. I'll start it that way. And I may have warped it. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, I put that in there to mark the hole. So I think I can see it. It's a fairly substantial hole. Okay, the way I start it, you want to start at the very top, in the center of the very top. Yeah, that's where you want to start. That's very seldom where I end up starting, but that's the place right there, right in the middle of the top. And I usually start by just making a circle, because to me this is the hardest part, is starting it. So I just make a little circle, like so. And then I glue that to the top. My twine's unraveling, but it's okay. This is going to be covered with flowers, so nobody's going to see it. Hey, Dina. So I just put some glue right in the center and plop that down on top of it. That's the way I found it works best for me, because it's really hard for me to start this little coil. Now you want to make your coil is, you see it's off center, but it's okay. We can deal with it. You don't have to put glue all the way around it. I do when I'm starting it, because you know I want it to. But you put your glue right up against the twine that's already glued down, and you get it as close as you can. And you try not to put your hand in the glue. I've not mastered that yet. Oh, my hand always goes in the glue. And, you know, I end up with glue sticking out and glue strings. And honestly, it doesn't bother me, because beehives are not perfect and they're held together with something. And in my case, it's glue. If the glue shows, I don't care. I'm fine with that. If you care, all recycle items like a butter container, paper bag, and toilet paper rolls. I knew Camille would come up with something. She's very inventive, very creative. Me, I get my set of instructions and I do it exactly. And once I know how to do it, I might deviate, but not often. Okay, so you're just starting with a coil, just like that. Hey, Susie Zane. You too, Kathy? Well, you thought about using pixie dough for yours. I was so impressed. I try to think outside the box, and sometimes I can. But if I don't know what I'm doing, I tend to stay securely in the box. Now, when I get down the side some, I'm not going to glue every single square inch of this. I'm just going to, but I don't want the top to fall off. Dina does some amazing stuff. Carolyn, you can't even find the box. Well, there's some things I can't either, but if I'm learning something new, I kind of like the security of the box. But once I have a clue what I'm doing, it's okay. And in many areas of my life, I have never known where the box was. This isn't one of them. You know, and this is not real exciting to do. I will tell you, it's really kind of tedious, but it's got to be done. Okay, now when I get over this hole right here, I'm gonna try to leave a space, but that's okay too because it'll be covered up with flowers, so nobody will ever know there's a hole there. But I think I'm going to sacrifice that little hole. It didn't go anywhere anyway. Wait, what happened to my hole? What row? Oh, it's right there, okay. Thought I lost my hole. I'm just going to go over that one. Okay, I'm leaving just a little space here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but since I want to be able to find that hole again, I made it a little looser. I glued it on both sides, but not over the hole. So if I want to shove something down in there, I can. And you can see that my little thing is off center because it's going to be a jaunty hat. Well, you may not be able to see it from where you are, but I can see it's too far this way, but it'll be all right. Every beehive I've ever made is not in the middle. Okay, I've gotten past that, so I'm going to start skipping a few places and, you know, not putting glue all the way around. Just enough to keep it tight. You had Mod Podge everywhere. I got them at Michael's. They had 2 strands of them left, and I got both of them. Because y'all, I was running out of bees. Now, right now, I'm going about 1/4 of the way around before I put more glue down. But when you do that, you have to be sure you push all the way across. You push your things together because you don't want any holes if you can avoid it. Oh, there's my hole. Okay. But you can always go back and add more twine if you get a hole. A hole that you don't want. Okay, I'm hoping I'm going to have enough of this stuff. And around and around and around we go. Now, I'm not putting the lights up here right now. I'm not going to glue them in because I want to be able to take the top off, but I am going to leave enough out. How am I going to do that? Now that I think about it, how am I going to do that? I'll figure it out. I'm going to have enough that I can wind them around the flowers or something, so you can still take the top off and get to the battery pack. Is everybody finished theirs? I'm slow, y'all. I'm slow as Christmas. May not have enough twine. Might have to go to Plan B. Oh, I'm way off center. Way off center. So I think I'm gonna let it get a little looser, and then I'll put some smaller twine in there, and it'll be okay. It's very interesting. Ow. Try not to stick your fingers in the glue. That's what I say. Still working. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to cut this off right here because I'm at the bottom over here, maybe I'll just go. If I go any further, I'm going to... Maybe it'll be all right. Yeah, this is the part that goes over. I think it'll be all right. We will find out. Okay, I'm going to cut it off right here. Thank you, Justin. Okay, now this ought to fit right there. Ow, thanks. Looks like an acorn, doesn't it? Maybe we should have made acorns. Okay, now, all right, that works. So now I'm gonna, ooh. I'm feeling much better, Mary. Thank you. I'm glad you made it. I'm sorry you had a hard time. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna throw the little, I'll throw the pack in there for just a minute. All right, no, I didn't think this through real well. So I want some of these to be able to come up here and go around this, but you still be able to get the top off. Y'all see what I'm saying? If I well, I'll work it out. I'll just work it out. Wouldn't let you in. What'd you do to it? Can't imagine it. don't know why it would do that. Okay, let me start this. Okay, now there's a little lip thing right here, and that has to go up inside that. So you don't want to, you want to start down below this little lip. So that's what I'm going to do. You know, from this point on, I'm kind of making it up as I go along. So I want my get the first row done. All y'all have to do is just keep winding it around. You don't have to figure out the lights. Okay, I've got the first row done, so now I'm going to try I should have started from the other end. I should have started from the bottom up. I wonder if it's too late to do that. If I start from here and go, no, that won't work. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm making this up as I go along. Nope. Okay, so if I start a row here. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. Well, there's one bee up. There's one bee up. Anita, you got your page back? Ooh. I'm working the wires in between the jute, but I want the bees to stick out. That's why I'm having the problem. Got it back yesterday. I am so happy. Congratulations. And y'all, the wire's just going to show. That's just the way it is. But I think it'll be cute if I ever get it done. Well, that won't work. Connie Hall. Okay, see, it's coming along. You can see the wire, but frankly, I don't care. I can live with that. You can't see it much. I have enough lights for the top. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. Hey, Sister Jerry. How y'all doing? I haven't had time to get supplies. I'll create a replay and post. Yes, that's fine. What's a paper towel ring? I'm missing comments. Paper towel ring, maybe just cut out of a paper towel holder. I mean, you know, cardboard thing. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to do this, but like this. I'm gonna run out of bees, y'all. Got a little flower happy. Yeah, you should see, if you could see my stack of flowers over here, you'd think I had two. I never can decide what I want to put on things until See, I thought I had a lot more bees than that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them a little bit sparser at the bottom. Is your volume up? I can usually, hang on, let me see. Probably not. Oh no, it was way down. I don't know why my microphone decides it can cut itself down like that, but it does. Show your other one for Regina. There's the one I did for last week. It needs a lot more bees on it, but can't wait to see it. What? Well, thank y'all. I'm glad you like it. If you look at some of the pictures people have posted, they are remarkable. I missed what kind of wallpaper you said you picked out. Darn. Oh, okay, good. I love the idea of the lights too, sis, but I'm not sure that it's gonna, well, I know it's not turning out the way I wanted it to, but it'll be all right. I couldn't figure out how to gauge how, how close I ought to put the bees together without, it had to be glued down. And I probably just should have done this as an example of what you could do instead of doing it as a craft, because it's taking way too much time. we're just not going to have any lights at the top. See, I try to think outside the box. It's not working. It's not, but that's okay. I'm saying bad words in my head, y'all. She's made 7. I would not be surprised. Show us one side with the bees. It is fine. Yeah, get out of it. I'm going to just drop down here because this one will be on top of the one, that one. And you have sticky fingers. Yep. If you're using Mod Podge, you're going to have sticky fingers. I have burned fingers myself. Well, I'm at least leaving room for a door. That's a good thing, right? Yeah, we're almost done with this part of it. Yeah, where's Charlie gonna find a bar in the country? He's gonna have to quit drinking. Okay, we're almost done with the bees. Then we'll go faster. Alabama, what about Alabama? What about Alabama? He'll have to brew his own. Oh, no, you're not. No, 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 no. And he better not be in my suitcase when I get back from the Sparkle Conference. Charlie scares me. Because I couldn't put up with all those women in and out of the house. And it'd probably make me take care of the babies. I'm too old to take care of babies, y'all. Whose bright idea was this, anyway? That's what I want to know. Okay, now I'm out of bees. And I have to say I'm happy about that. This is kind of a sloppy one here. Taking for. Well, I guess we could just pass them around, and one of us gets tired of them, we could send them to somebody else. Okay, when you get to the bottom, you want to keep going. Just bring it in so the bottom is all, you know, so the whole thing's enclosed. But y'all have probably already finished 3 of them already. Yep, and pose them in fun places. That would be kind of fun. Dinner is slapping. Okay, Barry, showtime. Have fun. When you're on the bottom, you want to keep it, you want it to be kind of flat, because otherwise your beehive's going to turn over. I ran out of long mini sticks, and it's driving me nuts. Of course, that's not a very far drive these days. Oh, you're still right? Okay. Top half is the hardest for me. I can't either, Kathy. It's going to look kind of funny, though, because the top's not going to light up. I didn't have enough. Of course, I can put other lights on there. They don't have to be bees. I have one more string of bees, but I'm using them in an event tomorrow. Okay. Y'all, I sharpen these scissors. I use my scissor sharpener on these scissors, and it did not work. Okay. And I can see lots of holes. If you look inside this with the light behind it, you can see daylight and glue strings. But let's see what it does. I think it may have a timer on it. Well, the bottom half lights up. And I've got several places I can put a door, so that's good. And you've got a little hidey. It's not sticking real well. Then you've got a little hidey hole if you want to put something in there. Yep, I'm going to put flowers on the top. Okay, so I've got a big flower. Where's my hole? Where's my hole? Let me see. I don't think I want to use sunflowers, y'all. I like my sunflowers. It's too big. Who's game to Sandcastle Charlie around the States? Not me. I don't like sand. I think my hole melted. I think my hole melted shut. Yeah, I hate it when that happens too. Like, it's right there. Turn this off. There's no point running down the battery. Okay, let me see. Blue strings forever. that's too tall. It was a nice idea. What is razzle? No, I made this hole, and by golly, I'm going to use it. That's how we doing? Well, I really wish I were more entertaining here. Okay, forget that. Forget the hole. We're not going to worry about the hole anymore. I think we're going to use a big purple flower. Because I like purple. Everything I used. Okay. No complaints. Well, thank you. Let's see. Lost the ability to purchase and send stars today. Oh dear. I've never had a button. I've never been able to send a star. Ever. I wanted to. I'll just stick with my daisies. What do y'all think? I mean, no, my sunflowers and a purple flower. We're going to put a lot of flowers up here to make up for the fact that there are no lights. Look at Look at all those hearts. Thank you. I don't know why, but there they are. Now, one of the birdhouses that y'all posted was so creative. Because we love you. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Used a sunflower for the door, or for the, you know, the little hole they'll go in that. I thought that was very, very clever. Look at all those hearts. Are those for me? All these sunflowers came on a garland. Let's see what else we can do to this thing. We can just cover the whole thing. I've got enough flowers up here to cover the whole top. Let me see. I need to put a door in here before I go much further. Now, when I did this one, you did it. When I did this one, I put the door up here because this was so curved. And my son, who has a very active imagination, told me, no, 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 it's got to go down here. It's got to be up. No, we don't give stars in private group. Okay, so let's find a place for a door. We're going to put a door right there. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, that's... Oh, this is just... Put the door right there. This bottom is kind of rough here. Okay, so to do the door, somewhere in here I have a magic marker. You can use paint. I don't because I'm not... I can't stay inside the lines. But I'm going to have to because I can't find... I can't find my magic marker. So I'm going to use a little onyx here. Farming outside the private group. Well, I just told my son it's my craft, and that's where it's going to be. That's true. If it's too, because I'm going to put it up a little bit. That's very true. Don't have any water in here. Yuck. Take it out. Find a brush I don't like. I'm saying I got a brush I don't like because I don't have any water in here, so it's going to be permanently. black and stiff. These bears are going to freeze. These bees are going to freeze to death in the winter because I've got lots of gaps in this material. Oh, I've got a baby. Now you really want some bee lights? Maybe Michael's has some more where you live. They, you know, I don't know that, I haven't checked to see if they got any more here. Okay, so I've got a little door and I'm going to put a rope around it. Thank you, Rebecca. What are we saying? Have to get the bee lights first. You don't have to have bee lights. They sure are cute though. You got scissors that are supposed to cut everything. And they do. Okay, I made the door and I put a little perch down there that, you know, a little bee can perch on. And I'll put one there in just a minute. Let's see. What else do I need to do with this? Some greenery? Y'all want some greenery? Maybe 2 leaves is enough. think we need something over the door. Oh, the cough is much better. That's only the third time I've coughed today, I think. Or do I want a flower over the door? See, I should have used those, but I didn't. Move that on there. So if you don't like what's on your front, you can just move it. Let's see how this does. I think it's too big. You know, what does it look like? That's just kind of hanging down over the door. Where is it? Really put it up there. It's too big, isn't it? Okay, Regina, you're done? Good. Anita, I'm glad to have you back. If we get a little smaller one. Nope. Nope. Maybe I don't need anything over the door. That's what I'm going to put over the door. Come on. Kathy just finished. Okay, y'all ready to come on and show your stuff? So I can dither over the door hanging for a long time. Camille, you're done with yours. Okay, if somebody wants to ring the doorbell, I'll let you in. Regina, unable to add the guest. Regina, it says I can't add you. I'll try it again. Regina, it won't let me add you. Anybody else want to try? Regina, I'm sorry. Okay, you're going back and come back in? Okay. It doesn't say why. Oops. Okay, let's see. Camille. Okay, it's adding Camille. Okay, who's... Nobody's in the lineup. Oh, wait, there's somebody. All right, Regina, let's try it again. It says it's... I keep doing things in the wrong place. Okay, anybody else? Sun's going down always makes costs better. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this. Does anybody else? Kathy, you gonna show us what you did? Would anybody? Justin, you want to show us wallpaper? Okay. I just put a couple of more bees on there. Y'all, I think I probably got enough bees. Oh, there's somebody. Kathy Harris. Come on and say thank you, Francis. And thank you for your attention and putting up with me going for long periods of time without saying a word, because this was kind of a bear. Anyway, y'all, love you, and we will see you next Thursday. Well, in group. We'll see you before that, other places. But everybody have a good evening. Get a lot of rest. Okay. Going in. Justin, you is the amazing one. Okay, y'all. I'm out of here before I start coughing again. Love you all. Okay. Bye bye.